Mexican oil fuels some of our energy needs, not to mention, of course, the Mexican economy. In fact, Mexico is the second largest supplier of crude to the U.S. That, however, may be set to change. Cris Valerio joins us now from Mexico City in the first ever Bloomberg Mexico Economic Forum with more on this story. Cris?
Hey, Eric, you said it yourself. Mexico is the 7th largest oil provider in the world, huge provider to the United States. But that said, 23 of Mexico's 32 largest oil fields in decline. In fact, estimates point to the fact that Mexico might actually become a net importer of crude oil by 2017. Now, this is a major issue considering cash from oil makes up 38%, almost 40% of the Mexican budget. Now, the country's biggest hurdle really has to do with its constitution. Its constitution prohibits private investment in hydrocarbons. Earlier this year, Mexico tried to address the issue and has a long way to go, though. We learned that from former U.S. Ambassador Antonio Garza. He's now a counsel at White and Case. Listen to what he had to say.
The proof is in the failure to attract additional investment, that the existing framework is not what it needs to be. And again, that's not me giving a lecture to this country on what they should be doing. That's just the reality of the marketplace. And I think leadership in this country recognizes that their last round of reforms didn't quite get to where they need to be.
So this is one of the major issues that this country is dealing with, aside from what they're calling the triple whammy here. You had the swine flu, the economic recession, global economic recession, and then, of course, the drug war that's been happening. So all of these issues are going to be discussed. Again, this is Bloomberg's first ever Mexico Economic Forum. I'm going to be speaking with Mexico's Energy Secretary, Georgina Kessel, later in just about 2 or 3 hours. We're going to be talking to her exclusively. We're going to ask her about all of these issues. Also, have to point out, we're here at the hotel. We're setting up. In just a few hours, the president of Mexico, President Calderon, is going to arrive here. He will be talking at the forum, and we're going to try to get him on for you guys. So a lot of business leaders and political leaders that are going to be here and talking about all of these issues. Back to you guys.
Cris, looking forward to the coverage. Thanks very much. Cris Valerio there for us from Mexico City.